Good afternoon, here is the news at 1. I am Mike James. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has assured women in the state that his administration will, through deliberate action and policies, empower women to foster an inclusive environment where women are not only seen but heard. Governor Sanwo-Olu stated this at Mobolaji Johnson Arena, Oniko, at the 2025 International Women's Day with the theme, "Together we can forge women's equality. Collectively we can all accelerate action."
This is encourage you to make sure whatever is given to you, you use it judiciously. You don't sell them. Make sure that you make good use of it. The government is always ready to support you. And please don't disappoint us.
Wife of the Lagos State Governor, Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, while reeling out all the support for women from the office of the First Lady, noted that policies will further be strengthened to provide equal opportunities for women in governance and business to ensure no one is left behind. In a welcome address, Commissioner for Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Bolaji Dada, commended the Sanwo-Olu administration for numerous policies and initiatives that create an inclusive society where women are empowered to be financially independent while also bridging gender gap. Dada hinted that the State Executive Council has approved the domestication of economic empowerment policy in higher institutions in the state.
I call on all stakeholders, government, civil society organizations, the private sector, and individuals to work collaboratively in accelerating the actions needed to close the gender gap. We must move beyond promises to practical solutions that will empower women and uplift the vulnerable.
The guest speakers at the occasion, consultant psychiatrist, Lagos State University Teaching Hospital, Ikeja, Professor Olurotimi Koka, highlighted the importance of positive mental health to the well-being of women to strengthen the society, while the special advisor to the Governor on Climate Change and Circular Economy, Titilayo Oshodi, noted that women must be empowered with tools, resources to be financially independent, urging them to tap into opportunities from the circular economy. Our correspondent, Ajola Akindele, reports that the event was attended by different women groups across the 20 local government areas and 37 local council development areas of the state, dressed in a touch of purple clothing as it coincided with the 30th anniversary of the Beijing Conference in China. Permanent Secretary, Lagos State Education District 2, Anike Adekoye, has lauded students for their display of intellectual excellence and critical thinking at the just concluded debate competition, emphasizing the importance of education beyond the classroom. Speaking on the outcome of the event, Adekoye noted that the competition serves as a platform for fostering problem-solving skills, articulate expression, and academic excellence among students. The event, which was organized, would prepare the students for the forthcoming Lagos State Governor's debate, witnessed keen participation from students who showcased their knowledge, oratory skills, and eloquence in tackling various topics. Adekoye commended all participants, noting that regardless of the competition's outcome, they were all champions for embracing the challenge and expanding their intellectual horizons. APC Chairman Cornelius Ojelabi has called on Muslim and Christians to use the Ramadan and Lenten periods being observed concurrently by the faithful of both faiths to reflect on their relationships with God and humanity. Ojelabi made a call in Lagos in a statement he signed to wish both Muslims and Christians a successful Ramadan and Lenten season. He said these periods are opportunities for both religions faithful to seek spiritual renewal, forgiveness, and deepening one's connection with God. Ojelabi urged Muslims to use this holy month to develop self-control, resilience, empathy, and understand the struggles of the less fortunate who cannot even put a meal a day on their tables. In the same vein, Ojelabi appealed to Christians, saying the 40-day Lenten season is a significant spiritual practice that mirrors Jesus' 40-day fast in the wilderness. He encouraged them to strive for peace, forgiveness, and reconciliation that can lead to a more harmonious and cohesive society. As Nigeria joins the global community in celebrating International Women's Day 2025, wife of the president, Oluremi Tinubu, has called on women to uplift and empower one another in the pursuit of gender equality and progress. This year's theme, For All Women and Girls, Right, Equality, Empowerment, highlights the need for renewed commitment towards creating opportunities where every woman and girl can thrive, free from discrimination and societal barriers. Ms. Tinubu stated that she believes it is time for women to make this happen, encouraging women to take charge of their destinies and support one another in breaking down obstacles to success. She also celebrated the strength, resilience, and achievement of Nigerian women across various sectors, acknowledging their invaluable contributions to nation building. Motorists, residents, and business owners around the Okpebi Mende Ojota Link Bridge project have expressed optimism that the project will open up the area to more development as the much anticipated infrastructure nears completion. The 4.52-kilometer long bridge, which includes provisions for cycling and pedestrian walkways, will serve as a vital connection between Okpebi and the Ojota axis. The new link will divert traffic from Okpebi U-turn and seamlessly connect to Ikorodu Road via an intersection under the Odu-Yalaro Bridge at Mende. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu recently posted on Instagram that the Okpebi Mende Ojota Link Bridge is a major milestone in his administration's commitment to tackling traffic congestion, cutting travel time, easing gridlocks, and enhancing connectivity for thousands of Lagosians daily. According to the governor, the bridge project is designed to solve long-standing traffic challenges and represents the state government's vision for a modern, efficient, and accessible Lagos.
What we're doing is not just road that we're building. We're actually solving traffic solution, and we're in tandem with our strategic master plan. Demonstrate the priority that we accede to the welfare and to the well-being of our people. It's also our own modest testament of our commitment to the Greater Lagos agenda.
Also, the Lagos State Ministry of Transportation has been assessing junction improvement at Toyi, Salvation, and Adebola Street to accommodate the expected increase in vehicular movement once the project is completed. According to the inspection team from the ministry, the installation of precast drainage systems, medians, and separation barriers is already at 80% completion. Residents and business owners in the axis who spoke with our reporter Adewale Olokwaruku commended the state government's commitment to addressing long-standing traffic challenges. They also have urged the government to prioritize security and ensure proper road furniture, maintain the infrastructure for long-term sustainability.
At least once the road is going well now, like business will be moving very well.
A lot of people will benefit though, honestly, because even mainly looking at the road, the link road, it will be easier for some of us, some people that are living at Ikeja, and we that are doing business around.
Good development and that have beneficial consequences. This one is one of them. This one, I believe that after completion of this road, look at the place. It's very beautiful. The road will decongest traffic. It's very beautiful. It's very nice. I like it. And my kudos to the government.
The road itself will be good for people that are driving.
Our reporter Adewale Olokwaruku reports that the construction of the Okpebi Mende Link Bridge is handled by Julius Berger in collaboration with the Lagos State Ministry of Works and Infrastructure. He finally gave reports of construction workers putting finishing touches to construction elements, including the 530-meter and 110-meter long bridges, 50-meter long approach sections, and 43-meter deep board piles supported by spiral duct solutions for permanent casting. Other areas cited by our reporter include the fixing of streetlights, paintings of medians, and separation barriers, among other activities. And now to some foreign news. Ukrainian authorities say at least 11 people have been killed and 30 injured in a Russian strike in Ukraine's Donetsk region. 8 residential buildings and an administrative building were also reportedly damaged. It comes after United States President Donald Trump said he was strongly considering large-scale sanctions and tariffs on Russia, which he said is absolutely pounding Ukraine on the battlefield. The U.S. suspended military aid to Kyiv this week, including intelligence sharing. The threat of U.S. tariffs is unlikely to bother Russian President Vladimir Putin unduly. And then in sports news, the second edition of the Athletic School Games, TASG, will feature 16 schools consisting of 80 primary and 8 primary and 8 secondary schools. Initiator of the event, Seun Akingwon, who made this known, says she is inspired to stage the second edition of this year following the positive feedback of the maiden edition in 2024. The first edition, which was held at the Yaba Tech Sports Complex, featured 11 schools, 4 primary and 7 secondary. The Legacy Athletics Association LSAA sanctioned meet is rapidly gaining recognition among schools, with more teams eager to participate in this year's edition. In addition to LSAA's endorsement, the event has received backing from the Athletics Federation of Nigeria and World Athletics. That was our news at 1, but just before we go, slow down at road junctions, intersections and pedestrian crossings. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X, Traffic Radio 961, Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs. It's live on YouTube, Traffic Radio 961. And you can also visit our website, www.trafficradio961.ng. And did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration upgraded to higher institutions to universities? Well, you can get more details on the Lagos State Government website, and for contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That is the news broadcast. This was compiled by Adeswa Ejoyaka. Thank you for listening, Lagos. My name is Mike James. Great afternoon to you.